Welcome to my show. It's me, Driti Atri, bringing you the top news from all around the globe that matters the most. Russia announces Su-57 export deals. Russia claims contracts for its advanced stealth fighter are already signed, while the announcement has triggered global military speculation. Mystery buyers raise global alarm. Moscow has not revealed the purchasing nations though, but defense experts fear that Iran could be among the potential buyer. Iran's aging Air Force crisis. Most Iranian fighter jets date back to Cold War era technology. Missile analysts say that Tehran urgently needs modernization. Su-57 could shift Middle East power game altogether. Well, the fifth generation stealth jet is built to evade radar and conduct deep strikes. Its arrival in Tehran, it could reshape the regional dominance. Israel's air superiority faces challenge. Israel currently dominates Middle East skies with advanced stealth aircraft. Iranian stealth capability could weaken the long-held advantage. Rising Russia-Iran defense cooperation here. Military ties between Moscow and Tehran have expanded in recent years. Joint weapons planning and fighter negotiations are reportedly intensifying. US monitoring military balance closely. Well, Washington is watching any shift in regional air power very closely. NATO allies are also tracking Russian defense export. Arms race fear across Gulf nations. Well, Middle East countries may increase the defense spending if Iran acquires stealth jets. Experts warn that this could trigger a regional aerial arm race. Strategic messaging or real danger? That's the question. Analysts remain divided over Russia's announcement here. Some believe it is a psychological warfare that is targeting the Western influence. United States considering seizing Iranian oil tanker. Reports suggest that Washington is exploring physical interception of Iranian oil shipment. While the move could mark a dramatic escalation beyond the sanctions. Oil trade at center of geopolitical clash. Well, Iran continues exporting oil through complex shipping network. The US aims to disrupt these shadow trade routes. Iran issues strong retaliation warning here. Tehran says that any attack on its oil exports will trigger counteraction. Officials warn retaliation could expand beyond the maritime zone. Strait of Hormuz, global energy lifeline. Nearly 20% of global oil passes through this narrow waterway. Any disruption could trigger immediate global fuel price shock. Iran already seized foreign oil tanker here. Tehran recently captured 2 foreign crewed vessels. While the action highlighted Iran's capability to control regional shipping route. Washington balances pressure and diplomacy here. Military options are being discussed alongside nuclear negotiation, while the US leadership is trying to avoid collapsing fragile talks. Global energy market watching nervously. Shipping companies and oil import nations are calculating the risk scenarios here. Even minor conflict can push the inflation worldwide. Canada rocked by deadly school shooting. That's right. Gunfire inside Temblor Ridge Secondary School killed at least 9 to 10 people, while the tragedy has shocked one of Canada's safest community. Police discover multiple crime scenes. Victims were found inside the school and at a nearby residence. Well, investigators are working to reconstruct the attack timeline. Suspected shooter found dead. That's right. Authorities believe that the attacker died from self-injury. Well, motive and warning signs remain under investigation. Canada struggles with rare mass violence. Strict gun law have historically prevented such tragedies. Well, the attack has sparked national grief and safety debates. Iran claims Saudi Arabia possesses the nuclear weapon. That's right, shockingly, a former Iranian commander alleges Riyadh secretly holds nuclear capability. While the claim has raised serious regional security concern. Israel and the US accused of silence. Iran alleges Western powers are aware of Saudi nuclear developments here, though there is no official confirmation that supports the accusation. Nuclear arms race fears intensify. Experts warn multiple nuclear power in the Middle East could destabilize deterrence balance. Well, diplomatic pressure is increasing, and that too globally. France and Russia reopened diplomatic channel. Moscow confirmed renewed contract with Paris after years of tension. Well, the development could reshape European geopolitical strategy. Macron signals reconsideration of Russian policy. Well, France suggests dialogue with Moscow may be necessary here. NATO unity concerns are rising following the diplomatic outreach. Netanyahu meets Trump over Iran's strategy. Well, Israel is pushing for stronger US actions against Iran. Talks focus on military deterrence and nuclear containment here. Iran expands regional alliance network. Iran is reportedly strengthening the ties with proxy groups and partners. Well, the strategy aims to create multi-front deterrence pressure. Chinese satellite exposes US missile defense location here. Images reportedly reveal the position of THAAD defense system in Jordan. The leak, it highlights how commercial satellites impact the military secrecy. China deploys advanced warships near Iran. Beijing has sent Type 055 destroyers and intelligence vessels to the Gulf waters. Well, the move signals rising superpower surveillance competition. Massive US military airlift builds regional tension here. Over 100 US transport aircraft had reportedly moved equipment towards Gulf bases. Analysts say that such deployments usually indicate major military preparation. And with that, that's a wrap-up of our 30 news bulletins from around the globe. From the US to Iran to Israel to China, the world is changing. But don't you worry, me, Driti Atri on TimesXP is here to give you all the latest updates and keep you updated. See you tomorrow.